What is going on? What is going on? What is going on, party people? It is your boy, Coach D. Brown, former big leaguer, former first-round pick with the Kansas City Royals, man. And, man, I got my boy out here today. You know, I done chased him down and interrupted his work, everything, man, for him to come on here and highlight his boy a little bit, man. So he's literally working as we speak, but he decided to come out here and talk to his boy, man. So I got a former big leaguer, now recruiting coordinator at Lubbock Christian University in Lubbock, Texas. My boy Jermaine Van Buren. All right, what's going on, family? How we doing today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing, baby? How you
Good,
doing?
man. Good. I appreciate you doing this, man. Again, last year, you like a free agent. Every year you change your teams. So, man, what's going on, man? So, I want to learn about where you at now, man. Lord knows where you gonna be in the next couple of years. But listen, man, where you anyway, Lubbock Christian University, man. But anyway, let's go back to the beginning. I know you got a different set of listeners from when you were on last year. Let's talk about, let's take it back to where you from, where you at, and your playing career in between, man.
I was blessed enough to play 13 years of pro ball, a little bit of Major League ball, 2 years or whatever. And man, I just came from humble beginnings in Mississippi, grinding my way out. You know how those boys are down there. They're a little different. So,
They
you
are.
know, to be from the Sept and do what we do, hey man, it's a blessing. And now fortunate enough to get my degree. Now I'm coaching, you know what I mean? Trying to go step by step to recruit guys that I like, that I think will make an impact on the game today and tomorrow. So, I mean, it's a blessing.
All right. Now you are changing people's lives, giving them opportunities to play at the next level, which is what it's all about. Man, talk about Lubbock Christian University, man. Obviously Lubbock, Texas. Talk a little bit about the school, man. We're obviously it's in Lubbock, Texas, but tell me a little of the vision, enrollment, what's going on over there, man.
Oh man, it's a special thing, man. To be honest, it's a very tight knit group, community. We're right up the street from Texas Tech, so the town is for college kids, man. It's a college kid based town, and you get a lot of the kids coming in and not just playing baseball, but after baseball. I mean, like that's one of the biggest keys that we have here. It's not just your time here; it's your time after. So it's a great thing, man. And they've opened me and my family with open arms, and you can't beat that, man. That's the stuff that you pray that you get to do. And right now, I'm a part of something like that, and I'm just trying to do my best to make sure I do right by the college, and at the same time help build it up and build what I can and make my footprint, leave my footprint there, But man, it's a romance. You get right around two or 3,000 kids. It's, like I said, it's very tight knit, very good academically, very good academically. I mean, people leave there and get jobs almost immediately, especially in education, medicine. We're doing a great job there, man. I'm very excited to be a part of a program like that. And now on the field, we're very different. We're not your average D2. I know a lot of people here D1 and it's all the rage. But right now, we're D2 and we compete with a lot of D1. I think we can. I think what we will put on the field, would help us down the road, and we would definitely be able to compete. Like I said, we have guys that could have went D1 or chose to go to our place because of the tradition, which is winning, and the atmosphere. I mean, like everybody not about the bright lights or whatever. Sometimes you're just trying to learn and trying to be in a culture that fits you, and we get a lot of those kids. And because of that, we've been able to win a lot. Started with Coach Hayes, and actually I'm here with mine. One of the assistants, just like me, he played for Coach Hayes, so he knows about winning tradition. Hector Lamont. So it's like I said, it's a family-based deal, man, where they keep everything tight-knit, and it helps keep kids on the right path and doing the right things and being excellent off the field. So I'm extremely blessed, but I'm excited about this season, getting over with the COVID, and guys getting back on the field. Man, it's a blessing to be out and watching stuff. So I'm happy, bro.
Yeah, man. Speaking of watching stuff, man, and you sound like you're working right now, literally, man. Where you at right now, man?
Oh man, I don't want to tell you where I'm at, man. I'm just out here grinding. That's all. Just know that we don't sit still at LCU.
Yeah,
We don't sit still.
who you hiring out for, man? You can't tell, you know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? I may have a listener
No,
to it want to go run out the field, and you know what I'm saying? Ain't
no,
nobody looking out for you, man. All
just
right, don't worry
know.
about it. You ain't gotta tell me right now. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. So
Good
listen, man.
stuff.
So you at Lubbock Christian, all right? Big time D2 school.
Very
Uh,
Lone Star Conference. Lone Star Conference.
all right. Now, name some of the other schools that's in this conference, man.
Before I say that, just know we had 4 guys drafted in 2019. Understand? I mean, like they do a very good job here, man. And before I got here, they were getting guys drafted. So it's not because of me; it's because of what they've done before me, and I'm just happy to be a part of that. But West Texas A&M, very good D2. Angelo State, you got your Tyler who just joined last year and who was very, very good. Uh, you got Kingsville, uh, Oklahoma Christian. I mean, like it's a very, very solid D2 conference. It's 13 teams, so you have a 40. Next year it'll be back to 48. This year's down to 40, but it'll be back to 48 game conference schedule. So you got to come in ready to go, and it's very competitive, man. Extremely competitive. So that's why I love it. You know, coming from pro style baseball, this is what you sign up for. You sign up to try to go get the best guys and have those guys ready to go day one, and that's what we're trying to do.
All right. And for those you don't know, Jermaine, was a big time pitcher, man, throwing that cheddar, man. So, you know, you know a little bit about hitting and everything, but pitching is his forte. You know what I'm saying? So, from a pitching standpoint, man, what are you looking for? What a type of body? What type of velo? What type of look are you looking for somebody that wants to that may be interested in love it? What are you looking for, man?
Man, first thing first, you better throw strikes. I know everybody's up on the velo and all that good stuff, and you're trying to ramp up. I said that's cool, but as you see in Major League Ball, all of a sudden you're seeing 19 to 4 ball games. You better be able to throw a strike, and you better be able to throw it with a fastball. So if you can't locate a fastball for me, that's the negative one. And next, you better be able to put something else with it, and it better be in the zone. So I look for guys that can repeat, man. I like velo. Velo's always awesome. You get away with stuff. Probably not get away with stuff if you pitching against D Brown because he hits everybody. But if
For y'all listening right now, that's very sarcastic over here. That's just sarcasm over there. All right.
oh my god, but
Uh,
no, but
uh,
no, man. I look for guys that's not afraid. That's not afraid of contact because that's a part of the game. I expect guys to take a ball and be done with it in 12 pitches. If you're a reliever, you're a
mm,
starter, done
mm,
with in 8 pitches. I
mm,
like CGs. I like my guys to go out and come off and finish. That's
mm.
what I like, man. So that's that's my big thing, man. I'm not gonna say I'm excited about a guy throwing 81, but I'm not saying that guy can't win. So that's the difference.
Mm. I like for parents that get caught up in velo, and not just parents, but everybody get caught up in velo, such your kids too. I like what you just said. Basically, when you got high velo, it basically you can
My
kind of
fault.
keep with a little bit more mistake down in the
Yes,
zone because it's about some good velo, right? Am I right or wrong?
yes, yes, exactly. If you got velo, man, you get away with more mistakes. I mean that's it in a nutshell. But if you're constantly like these days, you constantly see 93, 94. If that's the basis of what you see every day, it's not that velo's not that much. Now take this. I was telling one of my guys this the other day. I was watching the Marlins play. Okay, they got a kid throwing 89, 91, and he's shoving. He's going 6 innings
Mm,
because he's throwing a fastball, slider, changeup where he
mm,
wants it.
mm,
So he's not having those long innings where he's amping up, trying to throw as hard as he can with offense. He's having quick innings. So why is that kid in the big leagues, but yet we trying to push the 98 guys to the big leagues? You know what I mean? That kid's gonna play for. If he gets hurt, that kid can come back and pitch and stay and keep be himself. He doesn't have to reinvent himself. He
Mm,
already knows what he's doing.
mm.
So that's kind of where I'm at, man. So I'm not against the velo stuff, not by any means, but at the same time, sorry, I'm checking out this kid. I like him. Uh, but at the same time, man, you got to be able to get guys out. There's some really good hitters in this league, really good hitters, and they're not wherever they want to be, where they people think they should be because of whatever. They can play. They can play.
Yeah, yeah. So speaking of you liking a guy, I see you peeking and everything on the field, which is cool. I get it. You're working right now, right? But
Right.
what is it that you see in him? I liked it. I actually like you are actually working right now. I'm interrupting your job,
No,
but
you good, baby.
for somebody, for the parents listening in, you are actually at it. Look, I think it was quick. You look like it's a practice or something. I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's a showcase
And the
or
squad. And the squad.
in the squad. All right. So, did you know about this kid already, or is it something
No,
that's all right? Oh, I
no.
love it even better now. So tell me right now. All right, I like this kid. What's standing out that's making you like that kid right now?
He's smooth. He's easy. It's from the lower half, and he keeps doing the same thing over and over. And he's attacking, like he's trying to throw the ball through the mid with his fastball. He's not trying to place it. He's trying to be aggressive through the mid. So he's trying to bust barrels right now. So that's what I like, and that's what his fastball. Now I'm seeing he's kind of letting up on his slider, so D Brown will touch that kid up. But soft contact is huge, and that's what he just got right there. So it's enough to where he's throwing, keeping guys off balance. But at the same time, man, I just like aggressive guys. I like guys that are just attack.
Hmm, I love it, man. Then so when you see a guy like that attacking his zone, getting soft contact, because initially, I mean, you tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not. I'm not. I just know
88.
from the pitching side. I like the guys that try to get 2 or 3 pitches, give me the soft ground balls and get up out of there, or the out in front. You know what I'm saying? You just miss the barrel and save. Because most guys don't understand those high velo, those high strikeout guys. Most of the times they going 2 and 2. 5, 6 pitches per AB. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
from a pitching standpoint, you want to be 3 to 5 pitches or less. Get that guy, let him hit a soft ground ball and get out of there, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, that was his fifth pitch right there. He's got 2 outs already. So you know what I mean? That's a check. That's 5 pitches.
Did he strike anybody
And,
out?
and he struck out the first pitch. You see what I'm saying? So 4 pitches done. Next guy, first pitch swinging because he sees the guys in the zone, and now you're starting to get contact. And it was a ball that's hit well, but because you're throwing strikes, your defense ready to roll, and we playing baseball now.
Keep your
So
defense on the toes and everything, huh?
always, man, always. You know how to play D.
I'm trying to educate my people. I know how to play. I'm just trying to educate my listeners. You know what I'm saying? So they get caught up in the high velos and the strikeouts, and you just saying, listen, the guy, it ain't credit to high velo. He just pounded the strike zone and getting soft contact. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. So all right. So
It's
when
no,
it comes to hitting, I know you don't know too much about this. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't. I know you know the mound stuff now. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the real athletes now, you know what I'm saying? So when you go see that, what are you going to be looking for on that side like that? What are you looking for on that aspect of it?
I'm not a big swing and miss guy. I absolutely. You got to be a special guy to be able to do that. If you're consistently hitting the balls off the wall and out, okay, you're gonna give and take. I understand that 100%. I understand it 100%. But if you're not, if you're not that guy, you better be able to run at third. Like they was talking about it last night in baseball. It doesn't happen anymore. The Phillies and forget who's playing. Phillies and God, they got beat by the Mets. Run at third, less than 2 outs. Tim Kirchley's like they don't even try to get that guy in anymore. They try to hit it off the wall. You know what I mean? Like that's a lost art. But yet those teams are not in the playoffs. You know what I mean? And at our level, where we still punt, where we still move guys every once in a while,
Mm,
it's something we look for.
mm,
So we try to bring in guys that spray the ball. They hit jacks at our park. That's going to happen anyway because it's a hitter's park. But if you're hitting the ball in the gap already, D, you already know doubles turn to jacks.
That's right.
You don't try to hit jacks, you try to hit the barrels.
That's
So
right.
your barrels, you hit mistakes, you hit enough mistakes, you're gonna get 7 to 8 jacks, 10 jacks, whatever. It depends on the person. But
Mm-hmm.
I look for doubles and RBIs. Those are the guys I love to recruit. Doubles and RBIs.
Mm. Mm. Because you get these young kids, they don't understand. It's like Major League. I hate to say it's like Major League Baseball, but that guy on third base, they hit the ground ball. Sometimes a lot of those guys, they don't even understand. Like, yo, you did your job. They mad at the results that they didn't get the hit. Because the RBIs in high school and travel ball, it don't really mean too much. You know what I'm saying, to them. You know what I'm saying, because they're looking for average and they're looking for result orientated, but the higher you go, you know what I'm saying, those RBIs, that's money. You know what I'm saying?
So here's my question. If
Mm-hmm.
you go watch a real college baseball game, watch how often they move around. So if you're not doing it at a young age and in club ball, well, you're gonna have to learn how to do it when you get to those Division Ones you want to go to.
Mm,
You get what
mm,
I'm saying? They're
mm,
not just driving the ball out of the park. Those
mm,
kids are learning how to hit. You know
mm,
what I mean? So you
mm,
got to learn at some point, or you're
mm,
gonna be giving a lot of people water. You're gonna be doing
mm.
a lot of water travel.
I like that, man. I like that. So, speaking of, I know you are outside of the great state of Texas right now, man. But when it comes to recruiting, man, you know what I'm saying? Where you at? Are you just, going down to Hattiesburg and just trying to plug everybody at Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and Texas? That's it, because you real territorial. You small house, you Hattiesburg and Texas. That's it. And a little bit now in New Mexico now because you've been there. But what up with that? You know what I'm saying? Do
Hey,
you go outside of that area? What's up?
I don't see you treat anybody else like this. I
Nah,
come on here, you treat.
you my man. That's why I can't talk like this to the normal coach that I'm just meeting. You know what I'm saying? So I can talk my
um,
truth.
no, man. Like last year, we were in. I got a chance to go back to Mississippi. Went there, did that deal. Uh, hold on.
I like the hat, man.
Those hat, hey, Coach Blackwood keep us laced, man.
That's
We
nice, man.
always in our, we always in gear, always in gear. But no, man.
Where you recruiting at, man?
We
Where's your place at, man? Where you at?
Mississippi, Texas, Oklahoma, Wichita. I mean Kansas. Man, I mean they've been going. They've been going. They used to go to California, so it's not a small market deal. Like our school wants us to win. So they provide us with the necessities to bring in those kind of kids. Our president right now, Mr. McDowell, he literally has told us, hey, we want to see every kind of kid we can on campus. We want to see so much of everybody. We want to make it a public deal that we want anybody and everybody that's a part of the culture and want to live Christ-like and love a Christian, man. I mean, like, he's really big in that. He wants us to bring in the best quality character guys we can because he wants to win. There's no doubt about it. Now, yeah, I want my Georgia boys. I got connected down in Georgia. There's no doubt. Chris Walker helps me out down there with scouting. We got Scales helping me out.
Man. I thought
Hey,
he was in Texas. I thought he was scouting in
he's
Texas.
in Texas now, but he got roots in Georgia, so
Right? Yeah,
never lose your roots.
he from Atlanta. Yeah.
So, so with that being said, man, I keep up with the guys that I respected when I played, and not just the guys I was with, but the guys I respected and how they went about their business. North Carolina, man, y'all ain't hot enough up there. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Don't be
I'm,
making let me trouble with my listeners over there. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
no, no, no.
Anything above North Carolina, you don't show no love because you don't think the boys can play up there. That ain't right, man. You know what I'm saying? Them the best ball
Hey,
players, from Virginia up, man. You know what I mean? You don't show no love to the Northeast boys, man, to the Northern boys, man. What up with that?
you know what? I'll do better. You're right. I'll do better. But I try to get. I tell you this. I had a kid coming from Virginia last year, no doubt. And at the last minute, he backed out because he wanted to be closer to home. I have no problem with that. but we had a guy coming from Virginia, and it was nice. You know what I mean? So stuff like that. You know, we're all over, man. We don't care. I got 4 boys that play and stuff. Hey, send me video. I'm a video guy. You know what I mean? I don't send me video of BP. Everybody look good in BP.
Okay, okay,
Send me game video. I do
okay.
not do BP video. I just I'm not that good.
That sounded hard.
Nah, I just did a job.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what that's all it's about. Ooh, they doing jobs like that. So I like
okay,
that.
okay, okay. My
That
boy,
kid gets a check mark.
okay. The rest of the Houston area down there, you know.
Oh, wait, we got a guy from Houston. Hey, come on, man, that's Texas. We
Yeah,
kill Texas.
I know.
Come on.
Hey, you in and
Hey,
out. Within Texas, where's the hotbed? Is it just the main, like the Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, or is
mm-mm.
it don't
It's
matter?
all over. It's all over. If you
I
are
know
athlete,
you got ties to Abilene yourself, right? You know what I'm saying? Right? You was there for a minute, right?
no. I just got tired of it.
Oh,
That was
okay.
Amarillo. Amarillo.
Amarillo, I'm sorry. Yeah, all the same.
Oh,
But
D,
yeah,
we just hey. I got D Brown. D Brown helps me with guys. He sent me some guys. So y'all talk about the East Coast. Y'all need to get on
hey,
D Brown.
hey, hey. That's why I got you on here. That's right. You plugged your boy. That's right. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
you know who I want? You know who I really want?
Talent, man.
You know who I really want? And I hope he's listening. I
Who's that?
want some of those Chicago boys that
Okay.
Lou Collier got. I want some of his
Sorry,
boys.
boy.
And I know they end up at Kirkwood, and I know they end up over there. I want them after. Those are the guys I want because I know he produces dogs.
Okay.
I
Okay.
would love to have those kids.
All
So
right.
tell Lou stop
Tell me.
hiding them and trying to send them to all these D1s and send them to somebody he can trust. Hey,
Mm, mm,
I'll
mm,
help you out, Lou. I promise you.
mm. All right. Say no more. I'll make that happen. The Dave Dombrowski says Jermaine, Colorado Rockies farm system. Dave Dombrowski. Dombrowski.
Yeah, I know him.
All right. All right. Let me see
What's
here.
up?
All right. Let me make sure. All right, my bad. All right. So what's up, Greeny? What's up, Karen? What's up, Chipper? All right, cool. So you're trying to expand outside of Texas because you're close-minded inside of Texas. Great ball players. I could joke all you want, but they got great ball players there in Texas, man. But it's also a lot of competition, man. So
Yes.
when it comes to Division I, Division II, junior colleges and down, man. So what is it something that what's the type of Lubbock, Christian type of player, man? You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to, at least, you talk to me about the pitching side. What type of position player, man, you looking for?
Smart. In the middle, they got to be able to make the routines, like Coach Lamone said. They got to be able to make 80% of the routine plays, 100% of the time. You know what I mean? I think Gary Miller told me that also at Western. So I mean, like that's 100% of what we look for. You got to be able to make the routines, and everything else is a plus. So if a guy can make the pluses, he's definitely out. As of corners, we look for guys that can make the routines but can hit. We love to hit it out place. I mean, like first and foremost, we love to hit.
You out
So
there in
you,
Lubbock, man, and if I remember that, I know Midland, Odessa is not too far from Lubbock, but that boy used to fly back in the day out in that area, man. Is it the same over there in Lubbock?
it hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped. If anything, it's more now because they taking down all the trees. So if it, you know what I mean. So it's a place where the ball flies, but you still got to be able to swing it because like I said, pitches got better. Everything's increased. So you got to be kind of picky and not get fooled by numbers. You got to put your eye on guys a lot of times and just see how they play.
Mm,
Like we really look for the guy that takes the extra base and knows what he's doing on those aspects, man. The stuff that we don't have to teach, and we can
mm,
just roll you out there and just talk to you on a different level. Like I said, we got a good staff, guys that play pro ball, excelled at pro ball, or coach for many years. Like Coach Lamont here, coached 22 years alone in Lubbock, and he played. You know what I mean? So I just read that.
yeah,
Uh, But no, man, I mean, like Coach Blackwood's been there for 17 years. I mean,
Okay.
like, he's won a national title there. They got multiple World Series berths. So it's not your average college, man. I mean, like, it's a pedestal college. You got to come ready to go, and a lot of aspirations of getting drafted come to this college. But your character is first. Character's first, man. You got to bring in the right guys that fit the culture and want to excel as young men, fathers one day. But at the same time, we want to win.
Mm.
Okay, so no, man. I mean, like it's a lot of things that go into it, but the biggest thing is character and integrity. That's huge with us.
All right. Josh said, "What's the first question you ask a kid?"
Ooh, ooh, you scared? First thing first, probably a lot of times you scared,
Mm.
and then I always wait. I'm not gonna tell the response I want him to say, but I can always look into the eyes, and you know what I mean. I ask him. It's a different question. It has nothing to do with baseball, but everything to do with baseball.
Mm.
Hey, you scared? You know what I mean? And for pitches, that's the first thing I say. And then we go from there. Every kid's different, obviously, and it depends on how I saw them, what atmosphere I'm seeing them in. You know what I mean? 'Cause now that I'm out of JUCO, there's a lot more rules. So it's a lot of times I'm not talking to them until after tournaments and all that stuff. But if I'm face to face, I want to know. I want to know what kind of dog I got. I want to know what kind of dog we're bringing in.
Mm.
At the same time, what kind of young man we're molding. So
Mm.
that's always big.
Mm. Yeah, as D Rob said, y'all take many people transfers. Looks like
So what?
he said, do y'all take many JUCO transfers? Looks like
We
you're
get.
at JUCO in a squad right now.
Boy, you so nasty. You so.
I ain't say nothing, man.
Uh,
I ain't say nothing, man. You
we
know?
we're we're probably majority JUCO. You
Oh,
know.
really? Really?
Yeah. Probably majority JUCO. On the pitching side, we've got two new freshmen in. We're excited about, and we have one guy that was a freshman, and now obviously he's a junior this year. Very excited about him too. I'm not gonna do name calling on TV, so I'm not gonna do that. But we kind of mix it. We kind of bring in the freshmen that fits, and let our older guys kind of mold it into what the culture is, and we try to do that a lot. So if you're a young guy, we're bringing you in to play. You know what I mean? So we're not bringing in young guys to come in and sit and watch.
Okay.
So that's why it's kind of hard sometimes. We bring in young guys to play, not to watch.
Mm. Mm. So you want high level kids. You ain't gonna take too much of the project. It sounds like out of high school, you're not gonna take too much of the project. You're gonna work or what?
It depends on what the project is, D. I mean, like there's a level to where sometimes he just needs to go somewhere else at JUCO. But a lot of times it might be something simple, two or three things you clean up real quick and it's over. You know what I mean? Because if his mental's good, oh man, you don't have to do a lot of mechanical stuff. And I think you know that. If a guy has good mental, you don't have to worry about that stuff. If he's mentally ready to attack and compete, those are the things. If I'm not teaching that, everything changes. We have two freshmen right now that I think are kind of like that, and we're excited about them on the mound. And we got some guys that were there last year that we're very excited about. So it's all in all, man. I think we have a great mix, but a great mix of young, good men with great attitudes.
What's up with let me get this right here. I'm sorry. Josh says, what's your take on coaches calling pitches prior to college?
And I call pitches right now until my catcher can figure it out. You know what I mean? I call pitches, but it's not to demean. It's not to hold anybody back. It's literally to do we have an understanding of what we do and why we do it. I'll tell you this: my second year at NIMI, I didn't have to call pitches because my catcher figured it out. So it was done. But remember, we're winning culture, and you better win. So I'm not gonna put all that weight on one kid if he's not ready. That's not fair.
Hmm. How long does it usually take? I mean, I guess it's just catcher by catcher, but how long does it usually take for you to be speaking, at the college level, for you to feel comfortable enough for that catcher to call a college game? You know what I'm saying? Do you ever give them that responsibility, or is it just, it is what it is? Do you let him go at the end of the game and the game's kind of out of hand to see how he does it, or how does that work?
It's usually so. The first thing first, I don't trust the catcher. I trust the pitcher. Catcher gives options. Pitchers will give you your answer, right? So the catchers give something, but a pitcher be like, hey, this is what I want to throw. Okay, well, that's what I want to do. There's many days I'm like, hey, throw what you want to throw. So there's some guys I'm like, hey, man, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do that first couple innings. If it's cruising, why do I need to interfere? But if he's struggling and he doesn't have like a clue of what he's doing, or he's pitching not aggressively in a way that helps him, we talk about it. And if he figures it out, I let him keep going. Like I have a few guys I'll probably let call their own game. There's no doubt. But some guys tell me, AJ, you get it. You know what I mean? So it all depends on the kid, man.
All right. Diondre says, does that mean you prefer to have ready-made players? This is from the previous conversation we had.
Who doesn't want ready-made players? Of course I want ready-made players. You just don't ever get them. I wasn't ready coming out of high school, no matter what talent I had.
That's
You're
right.
never ready.
That's right.
You're never ready because every level's different. So, I mean, like, I want competitors. That's it.
I like that answer. Do you have a specific strength and conditioning coach for the team? What's your take on year-round workout programs?
I think everybody's different. Some guys may need to work out to stay mentally tough and all that stuff. I do believe in breaks, but hitters and pitchers are totally different. So everybody's different, man. I don't have one take on one or the other. So we have a strength and conditioning coach, and he talks with all the coaches there, all athletics there, and they have a plan. We all have a plan on what we want to do. So it's not a big deal. We all know what we want to do, and anything that we don't get done in strength and conditioning, we do at the field.
All right. Josh, I say that because I see pros looking at managers. Any take on that? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're talking about the calling of the pitchers.
Oh, they're not. No. Man, I doubt managers that call pitches.
Yeah,
they might be calling for pitch outs.
Yeah, I don't.
Calling for bunt plays and all that crap. But I doubt they call it pitching.
Yeah, I don't. That's what I noticed, by the way. High school catchers and college catchers. College knows how to call a game.
88, 89, I like him. Hey, I like him a lot, though. I know. Like, yeah, I like, hey. Yeah, exactly. He knows how to pitch. Sorry. I had to do that. Can't tell you who that was. That was my dude.
Okay. All right. I see you working. I like it, man.
I'm sorry.
We getting real in line with you see for recruiters when they out here working right now. I like it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's fun.
I bet you won't call nobody garbage out there, though.
That's not my place.
All right. Okay.
They got their coaches.
All right. So when it comes to the cost of school, man, in Lubbock, man, you know what I'm saying? You talking about all these people you like. I'm trying to see about who you don't like out there. What you gonna call them?
Why would I talk about those guys? Why would I talk about those guys?
Hey, I just want to know behind the scenes how recruiters are in the stands. Do you be like, oh, he thought that dude thought he was something. He garbage and then like that. You ain't gonna say that about a kid?
No. The kid knows it. If he don't know it, he'll know after this level.
Yeah, you right.
When the phone call stop, you know it.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Shoot. Hey, what's up with so the cost to go to school? What's the cost that goes along with going to Lubbock, man?
Right now, I think it's $24,200
a
year.
In our state?
I think that's based. Now I don't know. Quote me on that. But it's $24,200, and there's a lot of grants. Also, there's a lot of stuff. If you graduate from JUCOs in state, You know what I mean? That's like you get something for that. I mean, like it comes down to where you can more than you can knock it down with you come in with a 3.0 GPA. That's $5 grand right there. You graduate from a school, and I'm trying not to misspeak, but if you graduate from an in-state school, I think that's another five. You know what I mean? So you kind of get towards 20. I mean, half of it right there, or if you get full payout, you have 50%. So it could be you get a pretty good education, you could get it down to $12 grand. And that doesn't sound a lot. I mean, that doesn't sound like a small amount, but it is.
Yeah.
I mean, like you look at a lot of D1s and the kid with all that experience, well, you're looking at 50 to 60 grand a year. You know what I mean? Especially like you're going in the big colleges. So I mean, like for what we produce off of scholarships and off of the classroom, I think we have a very reasonable price. Very reasonable. Especially with all the grants and the accessibility you can have with tutoring uh, and high quality off out of classroom experiences, and how we handle COVID as a program is awesome. I think our kids got a lot out of it. We were ready to go. Uh, well, no one was ready to go, but I think we did very good with our kids because nobody came back like it's a piece of cake. Everybody's like, man, we got to buckle down still.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to commend our program for that 100%, and that's with the good leadership that we have.
What's the normal schedule for D2 and the 4? Are you guys just practicing, or are you inter squatting, within each other, or are you playing against each other? I know D1 is kind of funny. What's the D2 schedule like in the 4?
Well, we play each other the entire fall. We don't go outside of us. We
And
have pretty much the same.
it doesn't matter COVID or not with that.
We're gonna play each other.
Okay.
We like to see our guys as much as possible, which it helps them because they can't say when it comes to semester they did or did not get a chance and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? You get enough at bats, you get enough time on the field. Being that we have limited time, we really try to stretch it to where we make sure we get quality time with our players. But we kind of follow the D1 NCAA ruling on time on the field, so pretty much almost exact with a couple modifications.
How long do you think collegiate baseball will be affected by COVID regarding the future classes?
Well, we have in-person classes right now. Obviously, we're taking precautions with masks. We have it throughout the program. Throughout the school. Select seating. We have some. If we have our classes that are too big, we're moving to auditorium. We're doing the correct precautions here for sure. There's no doubt about it. And because of that, we have very minimal cases. So I think we're doing good for the amount of kids we got. We've had 2 kids test positive, 3 kids test positive, and we have a 35-man roster, and we've been in school since August.
Okay.
You know what I
So
mean? We've had kids quarantined because they're around you. You know what I mean? Because we've got to play. You want to play it safe. You got to remember, these are somebody's kids. So we treat every kid like it's our son, daughter, etc.
you also talking about on the recruiting side, how is it going to affect your recruiting?
It's affected it in a negative. I don't want to say negative. It's tough to recruit right now because of nobody knows of the known. Nobody knows what's going to happen and how everything's going to get affected. How many years you're going to get back? I mean, if a kid gets another year back, you know what I mean? So it's stuff like that, man. That's really kind of pushing it back. So
Right.
it's tough for seniors, I would say, college seniors right now, but not so much for the high school kid because they're still. If you do what you're supposed to do, you just got to get out, got to get your video out, and that aspect. But other than that, man,
So you
it's
think,
gonna be tough for me.
are you still looking for 2021?
I never stop. We never stop, D, because like I said, we have 4 guys drafted. If we have an underclassman drafted, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? So you have to stay ready to bring in guys, give guys attention if they need, and hey, be honest. One of my number one things is we're very honest. I'm extremely honest with my recruits. I don't believe in lying because I don't want to lie to myself. But that's number one. Man. Tell, hey, you can and can't play for us. Uh, expect to play soon type stuff. I can only tell you that what I know and what I see. So stuff like that, man. I'm very honest with kids. I can tell you exactly. If I tell you I'm giving you this amount of money, that's what we're doing. We're giving you that amount of money. It won't go back unless your performance dictates it, or your attitude and how you go about your business.
I love it. Rodney says, what are your thoughts on dual sport athletes, primarily guys that play football?
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, if you can play football, if you can play at a high level of that, I know you're lifting, so I know you're getting bigger. You know what I mean? You just got to know how to spread your time out the way at the end of the day, you're going to know what you're going to be. So you need to make sure you're working. But I don't. Like I said, I'm big on guys having time off. I'm a big fan. So, but if you're doing another sport, that means you got time off. So, but now I'm a big basketball and baseball. That's tough. But football, oh man, get after it.
All right. My boy Ryan Brewer out there in New Mexico says,
Hey, no. This is a setup. This is a setup. This is a setup. This is a setup.
That's my boy Bruja, man. He said, "Dawn from the heavens." That's what he said, "Dawn from the heavens."
I love Buren.
Yeah,
hey, that's my dude right there.
That's a good dude.
Love you, bro.
Yeah, that's a good dude right there. He goes back some years. That's a good dude, man. But
Lord from the heavens. Love you, bro. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. His son, boy.
Play, huh?
Ooh. Man, if I was able to get that kid, oh, that boy could play.
Really?
Straight up play, man. Oh, love that kid. Known him since he was like about 13.
Really?
But you talking about a grimy kid. Oh.
Really?
And he's mature, body's gotten bigger. Oh, he's a grimy dude.
Yeah,
he's gonna play pro ball. He'll play pro ball at some point.
Really?
Oh, 100%.
100%. Okay. Yeah, I see him, on the film all the time. I kid with Bruce because I always do. He got his mother's genes because his mother was Bruce's wife was a crazy athlete. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why the kid is how he is.
Yeah. Because Bruce was just an athlete. You know what I'm saying? So Bruce was dirty though. Bruce was dirty. He threw the throw, man. That little change up he had was dirty. But
hey, he could teach the crap out of it too, dude. He could teach the crap out of that change up.
Yeah, he a good dude, man. That's my guy. Diondre Cooper says, how many two-way players do you recruit? Two-way meaning pitchers, position players.
It's tough. You can do it. It's a plus for us because now we know we got probably a guy that's going to start a game and then hit the next 2 or 3 games. But it's tough. I mean, because we're at a high level. Like I said, D, we're not your normal D2. It's not your normal D2 conference. It's very, very good. Very elite. And it's just, man, it's tough. So, I mean, there's no doubt we have guys that you look at guys and you give them that chance. I'll give you the chance until you tell me you can't do it anymore.
Let me see here. What kind of seeds do you eat, Coach Burr? My boy Chipper said, what kind of seeds do you eat?
Yeah, they call it cha-chas.
Cha-cha.
Cha-chas. What I promise you. Travis Easy got me on it. They're you got to get them from an Asian market.
Really?
Hey, I'm dead serious. Best season I had in my life.
Easy been on the show. You know what I'm saying? He was just on it the other day.
I just got off the phone with Easy the other day.
Really?
Easy is my connect. I love Easy, man. He's passionate about what he does. Easy gonna be good at what he does. D. He's really good. He's really good.
He's coming. I'm having a showcase up in Tennessee. I got to get you the link. I want you to see some boys that I got over here. And if you ain't doing nothing next Saturday, and spend a little time over there, check out what I got out there, man.
Of course.
I already talked to you about the Texas, trying to get Texas locked down, man. And, if you ain't doing nothing, you could. I know you on the other side out there in Lubbock and Midland. And how far is Midland, Lubbock? Man? How far is that from each other?
About an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah. I know you out there in Texas is huge, but.
About an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? You can make it out there. Appreciate it. But I definitely want you to come check out the link next weekend when I'll be out there in that showcase. So So when it comes to long term, man, of the overall program, you know, what do you see in the next year or two now that you're there putting your stamp on it? You know what I'm saying? Technically, this is going to be your third year, right?
Second year.
Year. I'm sorry. Okay, that's right. You was just there. I'm sorry.
All right.
But what do you see? You know, obviously now you're going to get some of your guys coming in. You know what I'm saying? That you're actively, you know, recruiting and scouting yourself. So what do you see? You know, with your input, where do you see yourself taking your program? You know, this program to the next level. What do you see from yourself and the overall program in the next few years?
Man, every year is same goals, man. Since I got here, they win, win, and win more, man. It's always a World Series. Uh, you pray that happens. You pray you bring in the right kind of guys, and you get lucky. You pray that you get lucky, because you do need a little luck to win, man. It's not just you can have some of the one of your best teams, and I talked to Coach Blackwood, and he said, man, his best team didn't win the World Series. The next year's team did, and it wasn't his best group. You know what I mean? So, like I said, a lot of things got to go right. Got to have great team chemistry. So, you hoping you bring in guys that present all of that for you, you know. And if you don't, you make it. You better make it. So, no, I'm a big. I gotta get this.
Yeah, who got?
But
What you
I
say?
said I gotta get this kid. Gotta get him down the line. See if he's got D Brown speed.
Nah, he ain't ready for all that.
Hey, smooth.
Smooth. Okay. Okay. Lefty or righty?
He bats lefty,
Okay.
goes righty.
Okay. Maybe a
That's
little deeper
all.
more than, you know what I'm saying? Got a little, could play a little outfield or what?
I can't go no deeper than that. Cause
Okay.
somebody might know who I'm talking about.
Okay. Let me ask you
He's
this
smooth.
though. So what
Now,
did
hey, I tell you this. He's only
you
5'9".
no. What did you see to make the like let me go ahead. What I need to get the time on it. What did you see up to that point to make you say I want the time on the kid?
On this kid right here,
Yeah.
what did
You
he
ain't
do?
just, I know you ain't just randomly pick, I want to see what kind of, you know, what made you say I want to get a time on this kid? Meaning, like, yo, I want to see if he can run. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I like something else about him. So, what was it?
All right, so I saw him at his position. Saw him at short. Feet were really smooth. Feet did what they were supposed to do. Hands are really good. And then I saw him run on off the field, which is huge for me. And then he
Oh,
hit a double.
time out. Say that again, please, for the people listening in. All right,
I
not you saw the infield he was taking, right? So that's one. But you said what was more important to you?
running on and off the field. Huge.
Ain't no and this is an inner squad, right? This ain't a
Hmm.
real, you know. I mean, you practicing and whatever, but this is an inner squad type of thing. So he could kind of loaf it if he really want to, right? Because he's playing amongst his, you know, his coaches and his teammates, right? But he ain't doing that.
So if he does that, if he's doing that, now what's gonna happen when you turn the lights off? Oh, what kind of gear am I gonna get now?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So people don't understand. Well, every coach is different. I'll say that. But I'm a small details guy because it makes big impacts. I think uh, if you get a guy doing a lot of the small things right, you don't have to coach him as much, and he coaches a lot of other guys. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be liked. So if you like the guy that does the small stuff right, okay, they're gonna start following that guy a lot of times.
I love it, man. I'm glad I mean, we got in-game stuff over here. I love it, man. All right. So you hoping that he runs?
Well, he's from the left side, so I'm hoping he's at 4 and under. I'm like, that's kind of giving a little bit, but I got this kid right here. Ooh. Guys, AD, this kid, I'll tell you how tall he is right now. This kid is 5'7",
Mm, mm.
and you talking about Oof.
Got some thumb.
Oof.
When you doing that type of thing, that makes you mean he's squaring some balls up. He's doing a little something, huh?
He had a foul. It was foul. It's the pitch. After the fastball, guys throws a slider in. Oh, God. Slider in. Cement mixer. He didn't pull off. He just slid early.
Mm,
Barrel, but like level through the zone. Just oof.
mm,
Now, like I said, 5'7", 5'7", 150. So
mm,
he's a baby,
mm, mm.
and he's another smooth.
Right. So let me ask you this on the recruiting, from a scouting side, all right? So, parents, players, and people that with the naked eye, are going to see that foul ball. Oh, he did whatever. So he may hit a ground ball to second base the next day and be like, "Oh, I got out." But you saw something within that swing to be like, "Yo, right or wrong."
100%. 100%. It's not always the successes that get you recruited. A lot of times it's the stuff you're doing out in the failures. You know what I mean? Or inside in between those successes. So I mean, like it's more than just this guy hit a double. Everybody sees the double. But did you see how he took the approach of two fastballs in and sliding away, and he drives it in the gap, or he gets a single second. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Right.
Okay.
I heard you say it too because he hit the foul ball. I'm gonna go out and say I think he got out because you said ooh. He said
Yeah.
he just missed it, right? He hit the ball up in the
Mhm.
air, right? I think you said that, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
again, he is walking back to the dugout. He didn't get the hit, but he's impressed you, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%.
I love it.
100%. So he impressed me before he even hit, but now seeing that part of it, because that's the part. Okay, so he take it in. You know how they do in and out between the innings, right?
Yeah.
I hate lazy throws across, especially when you know
So
somebody.
Tell me, say that again. So
I
in
hate when
between innings, okay, when the first baseman is throwing the ball to shortstop and throwing first base and throwing the ball to third base, tell me what you hate so my parents listening in understand this, please. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so routine that the players need the hitters more so than the parents. But I'm hoping that they relay the messages to the kids. But tell me what you hate to see.
I hate to see when they just lob it over and all that crap. Absolutely hate it, man. It's a no, dude. I like to see guys play a certain way and practice it even better. I mean, like but this is stuff you did when you got drafted D, and that's all you ever did. So that's all you know.
Right.
So that's all I look for. You know
Mm.
what I mean? How many guys actually you don't have to tell how to play?
I love it, man. Because you giving it, So what he's saying is, and again, I know you parents, you heard him say it, but I just want to piggyback off of what he's saying, right? So when coaches out there too, when I know pretty much everybody should be doing this, but in between the innings, your first baseman has the ball and he's throwing, ground balls in between innings to his second, shortstop at third base. The coach is telling you right now that he hates guys just lob it and go through the motions. And we understand it's 7, 8, 9 innings, but
Give me
find
at
out
least one.
the rules, man. Am I right or
Give me at
wrong?
least. You can give me good feet. You don't have to throw it hard as you can. You
Right,
give me good feet.
right, right,
Just show me you're trying. That's all.
right.
That's all.
Hmm. All right. It's a nice advantage being able to play this ball. Some schools can't get on the field yet. Good luck to your program, D. Rob says, out in California.
Hey, I appreciate that, big man.
All right.
Uh, hopefully you can send me a guy sometime.
You said what?
Hopefully you can send me a guy at some point.
He got a son, I think, out in JUCO. He asked a JUCO question about the JUCO transfers.
There you go. Hey,
I think his son is
I'm
out
always looking.
there in
We
California.
never. Yeah. We love Cali guys. We love Cali guys.
All right, you
We
heard
got.
that.
We got. Hey, we got a kid from Utah right now. We got a
Uh-huh.
kid from Canada. We got a kid from PR, Puerto Rico. Like
Nice.
we do pretty well.
So you ain't say all that. When I asked you what's your recruiting base, you talking about Mississippi and you ain't say all the Puerto Rico and the Canadas and the Utahs and all of that. I know Cynthia wants to ask, do you recruit out of Louisiana?
You know, you got to realize Louisiana. That's a part of the Mud Bowl. You know, there's some bad boys down there. So it's hard to get them kids out of that because they think Texas is just, bleh, you know what I mean? So it's hard. Yes, if it's good, I want it. If it plays a certain way, I want it. I don't reject kids from states.
Mm,
I reject kids with the attitude.
mm. Love it, man. I don't reject kids from states. I reject kids with attitude, man. All right, dropping jewels over here, coach. You know what I'm saying? Coach,
Uh,
man, Buren over here dropping jewels over here, man. So,
Jules,
contract,
that's
man.
so East Coast.
Yeah, right. Cause you
Jules.
set a bar right there, but I know you can move to it. Cause y'all ain't rhyming. Y'all don't know what y'all doing down there in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
I'm not doing that right now. You're not
nah,
doing that
you not you working right now. I know you working.
right now.
Yeah. So I can talk all my junk right now if I really want to, cause you working right now. I already know. We got big John Lindsay in the building right now. All
Oh,
right.
that's family. That's
I know
family
it.
right
Yeah,
there.
Big Lindsay's in the building, man. All right, so
Hey, hey, before we go, John Lindsay was the first guy that showed people like me and Matt Butler uh, about like him and his dad used to go to the park where we have to walk to go play. And you see John Lindsay up there late at night with his dad hitting rockets,
mm,
just
mm,
hitting and hitting.
mm,
So John Lindsay was one of the footprints, one of the main guys that showed guys how to work, how your 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 situation doesn't dictate who you are. You
mm,
learn how to work through stuff.
mm.
So shout out to John Lindsay because John had a tough road to the big leagues. He
Tough
got
road.
hurt.
Tough
People
road.
got people gave up on him. He went all the way to Mexico and everywhere, but his
How many,
grind
how many
stayed the
years it took
same.
him? How many years it took
Dude,
him? 11,
oh,
12, something like that?
boom, something like that. But his grind was so hard, you couldn't keep a guy like that out.
Mm.
So we ended up getting to the Dodgers, dude. I tell you, I promise you. I shed a tear that day when that dude got on the big league field.
Then they
I
gave him a
shed a
standing
tear.
ovation over there in Dodger Stadium. They gave him because they knew the
Exactly.
story, right?
Come on, man. You
Mm,
don't do that for the average Joe.
mm.
Hey, but
You're
that
lying.
kid, but he's from Mississippi. That's the thing.
You
He's a
had every
Mississippi dude.
yeah. You did it. You said everything right leading up to that last part. But you know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
it is what it is. It
Yeah.
is
Nah.
what it is.
He's a grinder, man. And I can't talk junk. That's my boy Big Lens. So shout out to Big Lens, man. Joining in. I ain't seen his name in forever. So you bringing
Hey,
out names and people, man. I ain't seen him forever.
uh, John Lindsay, Juan Pierre, those are guys that I was blessed enough to see work. Sean Figgins, Chew Freeman. Shout out to Chew
You know
Freeman.
him? Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
me
out
and,
to the boy
me,
too, man.
me and Chew talk all the time. That's hey,
Yeah, I'm sure he got some players right. He out there coaching high school out there in Dallas, right? He
hey,
got some players out there.
yeah, but watch his daughter. Oh,
Softball, she a
oh,
beast.
oh, his son in football. Oh, just
Really?
monster, just monster.
So he got them
But
good
his,
genes, though, man. Chu was a crazy athlete, man. So
gotta get his daughter to LCU, dude.
yeah, like that, huh?
Oh, gotta get her down there. She good.
She a lefty swinger too, I think, right? Lefty,
Right,
righty. Okay.
but she
All
can
right.
go. She faster than her daddy.
And she look big too. She look, good size for her age too. You know what I'm saying?
Athlete with the F. Athlete.
Really. My boy Tony Miranda, Cerritos Junior College coach out in California. He says he wants, what's the best way to reach out to you?
806-206-3316. I have no problem with you calling.
You want me to post it on here?
Hey, you can post my number. I have no
Say it
problems
again.
with
Say
that.
it again. Say it again.
806-206-3316. I know how to reject a phone call I don't need.
3116.
3316. I have no problem with that. But we need Cali boy. Coach Ramon was just trying to get Cali guys. We want Cali guys. We want Cali guys. We want whoever can fit the culture.
All
You
right.
fit the culture, you come to play and you want to win. And that's our hitting guy. He knows what he's doing. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. You
Well, my
don't
boy,
become hey, put it like this. He's in the Hall of Honor at LCU. You
he's a whole
everybody
what now?
like they have like a Hall of Fame. They call it the Hall of Honor. That man right there,
Uh-huh.
he's in it. He started as a freshman.
Uh-huh. Really?
And he had every D1 offer you can have. but he chose LCU because of the coaching.
Mm.
Coach Hayes. Is that right, Coach? Hey, I love that dude, man. I learned so much with him. Hey, he's a grinder. Dude, I love that dude, man. Great dude.
Didi says, "Can we text you videos?"
Of your, yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah. Now, yeah, yeah, yeah. Can he hit? Yeah, yeah, yes.
Keep it at that. Yeah, it is baseball, man.
Right-handed, right-handed. Was he a right-handed?
He a hitter. He a hitter, man. I think I don't know. Didi's son is in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? And you over there shooting down North Carolina. I'm getting you boys all over the damn country out here. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be coming to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to.
Hey. When did you start? You see how you just made that about you? I'm getting you, but
My bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to spread this love out here, man. Get you know what I'm saying? Get your program working right, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, D.
I ain't
Thank you, D.
gonna get you in no
Thank
trouble.
you.
Man. Listen, you know,
Thank
if
you,
they
D.
can go bring it, I love it. If they can bring it, I love it. All
Oh
right?
yeah. That's no doubt.
My son is a hitter and a strike thrower. Amen, D. So,
Ooh, here we go.
yeah.
You got part one of it.
We anyway.
Hey,
Yeah.
I gotta get this guy.
All right. So Stella out in Frisco, Texas. I remember you, Stella. Stella out in Frisco, Texas says she got a 6'2" shortstop right now in 2021. Out in Frisco.
That's Stella. I believe her, but we all do until we see him. No, I believe you. Now we just got to see him. Send video. Hey, and they can send it to my email, jermaine.vanburen@lcu.edu.
Jermaine dot Van
Van
Buren.
Buren. Yeah, like the president.
Oh Lord. At what?
At lcu.edu. 88 go.
I'm trying to figure out what I need to do to get. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do to get Jermaine over there at one of my workouts or something. How we gonna get over there to the campus over there? I'm trying to figure that out. How that work?
Whenever you want to, man. We did a lot of camps. Hey, hold on, real. Hey, what's his kid name? Okay, I got you.
Yeah. I was just saying that you know, basically what I gotta do is get on the campus or you know, get you on over there where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? What I gotta do.
Oh, D, whatever you say goes. Whatever you say goes, D Brown. You're D Brown. I don't think everybody knows who you are. You're D Brown, East Coast
Yeah.
legend. You're,
Hey, chill out with you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be nationwide out here, man. I'm trying to, you know, get away, you know. Talk to my New York people, they don't, you know, they ain't been out there forever, man. So listen,
nah, whatever you
go.
need, you let me know, D.
I
If
got
we
you.
can
I
do it,
appreciate it, my brother. I thank you. You know I
serious
do.
comment. Yeah.
You know, I always, you know, I love you, my dude. Thank you for doing this, like always, in the middle of his job. You know, parents over here, man, you know, making it happen and taking out the time of his schedule, literally working, but definitely wanted to take the time out and speak to his boy, which I greatly appreciate it. I know a lot of the parents out here and listeners appreciate it too. You know, this is Ryan Brewer says, Van Buren like the president. Yeah, exactly. That's the same way I felt through talking about, yeah, like the president. Yeah, right. Lord have mercy. Yeah. And all the people you're gonna say Van Buren, you're gonna be like, yeah, like the president. So, but listen, man.
That's the.
I know. But everybody ain't no historian, and everybody don't know who the hell Van Buren is like that. Just, you know, make up somebody else, man. You know, everybody don't know. You just want to act presidential over here out here. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
Eighth president. Now you know Mark Van Buren. Hey,
Right.
the lineage, the lineage, the lineage, the
Anyway.
lineage.
Anyway, Shout out to my boy Louis Lopez out New York. Louis.
Louis.
Hey, my boy Louis, I hope you still listening in. Ex-big leaguer. Louis, go send him some New York, some Jersey, some real cats down there to Texas. All right, so you know what I'm saying? Add a
Hey,
little
I'm
flavor
I'm
for
so tired.
East
I'm
Coast
so
shit.
tired of seeing Louis post about his guys, but he never send me anybody.
Ooh, you heard that,
I
Louis
see.
Lopez?
Hey, he's always talking about the Nighthawks, but he
Right.
never posts. He never send me anybody,
Ooh,
and
really?
and he knows me from Puerto Rico.
Right.
Like he
Ooh.
met my future wife. What? Come on, Lou.
Hey, be calling people out. Calling people out. You know what I'm saying? Just be calling people out, man. Because I want
Because
them to
I,
get some of that New York flavor down there, man. You know, call them out.
hey, we got a New York picture.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, got a New York picture right now. Christian Garcia.
All right, but listen, my oldest son played for Doug Welch. He played at Lubbock.
Okay, yeah, Doug Welch. He's a big time guy there at LCU.
All right. All right, cool. Shout out to Maya listening in too. All right, so if you could, Jermaine, I know you're working. I'm gonna get you out of here, man. Parents, I hope you got his information, email, phone number, everything's been down. Think of the message. Remember, I got the September 26th. I got the Jackson State Community College showcase going on. October 17th in the ATL. I'm trying to lock down that last date. Coming down to Texas over there. My boy gonna try to make his way down there. And into October or November, whenever you can make this happen. So my Texas people, you know what I'm saying? You know, get ready. All right, we're gonna make that happen. So we got a nice little crew. I call McKellen coach next. I'm trying to get him on next week. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate that contact. You know, Jermaine, I appreciate that.
Always.
Yeah, no doubt. So, but what we can do, if you could take us out, Coach, man, give us a little message, man, for the parents still listening in, and you could get back to working, man, and really working and stop halfway working right now. I'm working. You doing
You
double?
had to.
You
You had to.
working double duty, man. I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead, man. I can't help
Oh
it. I
man.
gotta get these jabs in, man. I can't help it.
No, just I think at some point you need to sit down with somebody that's going to be honest with you, more than anything, and just tell you where your kid kind of projects, or somebody you can trust. Like D really, I think D's really good at that. And a lot of times it's somebody that played at a different level, or somebody that's constantly looking at different levels.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I think that's really big for parents these days. Not to spend money on stuff they don't need to spend money on. You know what I mean? Know your kid so you know what he projects and you know what he needs to be to get to where he's trying to go. So I think that's more important than anything. Don't spend false money on stuff, and just really try to understand how to get your kid out there and where to put them in a situation where they can succeed, but also learn from failure. That's my biggest thing.
I love it, man. Remember what he's saying. And I know we may be joking and we talking about a whole bunch of stuff over here. But the parents, I want the key things for you to remember right now, because you are actually see this man at work right now evaluating players. All right. He said he liked the kid who was 5'7", 150 pounds. I want you to understand what he is dissecting, because we talking numbers and we talking all this other stuff, but he is in action right now. He liked a 5'7" kid that was 150 pounds. Okay, so
Look up Sean Figgins. Look up Sean Figgins.
look it up,
Enough
Sean.
said.
Yeah, no doubt.
Enough said.
Figgy, enough said. But I'm just saying, 5'7", 150. He didn't get it. He didn't get a hit, but he squared the ball up, down, that went foul, and he just missed the ball that popped up. He didn't get a hit, but he got on Jermaine's radar. All right. Another guy, shortstop. He said he wanted to get a time in he liked, because he liked the way he took ground balls, and the main thing is he liked the way he ran off the field in between innings. Okay, so I want you guys to understand these little nuggets, man. Recruiting is cool and all of that, but it's the little nuggets that I want you guys to share with your sons. You know what I'm saying? So they are well prepared. We always look for the big stuff, the ACTs, the GPAs, and which means a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it's the little stuff that you hear from these coaches that I hope you guys get from that. You know what I'm saying? It's the little stuff. All right. So
He's throwing Tuesday, right?
I'm glad that you got that in between stuff. All right. So
No. Are you
Listen, man.
serious? Sorry, dude.
Nah, you good, bro. You good, man. You working. I'm gonna get you out of here, man.
I
Coach D live.
I can't let you hear this. I
Yeah,
got
all
a
right,
call.
no doubt. I'm out. Go ahead. You peace. I'll holler at you later, man.
Thank you, baby. Love you.
I'll holler at you, man. Love you, my dog. So anyway, the I hope you guys heard my message on my side. And listen, I appreciate you guys listening in. All right, that was real life, real in-house scouting, right? That's probably one of the best sessions I ever had right there. I didn't know he was going to be doing that, but that's probably one of the best, sessions, that we don't have. You know what I'm saying? I just want your parents to understand that. All right, running on and off the field in between innings. You know what I'm saying? Have your sons at infield and outfield, same thing. Everybody get to be kind of like, and it gets redundant and repetitive. We understand that, but when it comes to evaluation to separate yourself, just remember what my man just said. All right, he hates when guys are over there lobbing the balls in between innings. You know what I'm saying? This type of stuff is this is the separators. You know what I'm saying? It's those little nuggets that you know what I'm saying, that you get. Those stuff give me goosebumps. You could talk about ACT, GPAs, which is all important, and playing time here and there, but the separators are those little nuggets. So I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm gonna start preaching to you guys. I hope you can get that and share that with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Share that type of stuff, which they're gonna know. Oh, mom, dad, I already know that, or coach, or whatever. Until it's the fifth inning game. Game number 4 on the weekend. It's hot or it's cold and all of that, and they out there jogging on the field and they taking ground balls, not really taking it serious. All right, that's when it shows up. Because they always know until they go out there and they don't remember, and they out there worry about what they did at the AB, and they ain't going out there running hard and all that type of stuff. This is the type of stuff that separates, the kids that get the scholarships and those that don't. Okay, I'm gonna say peace to you guys. Just be on the lookout for the upcoming camps, and I love you guys. Tomorrow I will be on at 4 p.m. I may be in the car myself. All right, I'm traveling this weekend, but I will be on at 4 p.m. I may have a special guest. I'm trying to lock them in. If not, we just be me, and I'll be on. And next week we've got a couple of coaches lining themselves up for next week. But I may have a special guest, ex-big leaguer. I'm trying to lock in and lock down for tomorrow. If it's just me, I'm sorry. It'll just be me. All right. But I'll say peace and love to you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.